Hello lovelies, welcome once again to fixngobbleTv. So today's video is a short tutorial about how I prep, cook and store beans for longer use. I always cook beans without adding saltpeter or canway, and this is because I soak it for 24 hours. Soaking the beans for 24 hours not only reduces the cooking time but also aids in the breaking down of the complex proteins of beans, which are easily digested when we eat it. So I pour my beans on a flat surface, pick out the unwanted materials from the beans, and then I soak. When you soak or when you pour water on the beans, some of the beans float on the surface. So I get rid of them and I throw them away. So the next day after soaking the beans, I would wash it for about 3 to 4 times, transfer it into a saucepan, add some water and start to cook the beans. So we want to start cooking the beans on high heat, and after reduce it to medium heat and allow the beans to cook gently. To prevent stomach upset when eating beans, this is the trick. You get rid of the foamy liquid and then you add fresh boiling water to continue with the cooking. The beans has been cooking for a while now, so I scoop some and check the texture. I do so by crushing it in between my thumb and my finger. When it's a bit soft and not too soft but al dente, I want to take some out. That is usually how I like the beans for my wachi. So I'll scoop it, put it in a bowl and allow it to cool. I'll cook the remaining until it is very soft. When the beans is very soft, I like it very soft when I have to use it for bean sauce. I add my salt, turn off the heat and I allow it to simmer until it completely cools down. Once the beans is cooled down, I'm going to pack them in Ziploc bags. You want to label your beans, the time in which you made them, so that you are able to use the older ones that you had prepped and stored in the freezer before the new ones. Fortunately for me, I always would like to use everything before I make new ones. As you can see, with the difference in color, you are able to tell that this is the beans that will be used for wachi, and the darker one is the one that will be used for bean sauce. So I don't really label, I'm able to see through the color distinction. So these are the packs that I've made. If you do not have Ziploc bags, you can also store them in storage containers, but I prefer to store them in Ziploc bag. In that way, it takes less space in the freezer. But then whichever way you want it, once you are able to store them is the most important thing. So this is how they look when you take them out from the freezer. You just want to put them in the refrigerator for it to thaw nicely and you use it for your bean stew. So thank you so much for watching. Bye bye and see you in my next video.